Bible says that the wicked flee when no one is pursuing, and the righteous are the sword of the lion. The only time people who are scared,
Why should they find how God can manifest and
quick escape. There we go. With the Muslim helping. That's good. Ali has escaped.
and these people should not come to Speaker's Corner. You're a public figure. You should have your views inspected. Otherwise, don't come to Speaker's Corner.
Any reason why you came to Speaker's Corner?
Why don't you give me Dawah? I want to know Dawah.
You can stand and scare Jews in their worship places. Why do you want to run away from people at Speaker's Corner?
That's why I love the running. I love the running.
Hey, Ali. Ali, I'm not as good as you. Ali Dawah.
Why are you running?
Is this some sort of a marathon? How many laps do we have to do before you settle down to say that you can't have a conversation?
Come on, let's do it. We're gonna have a conversation. How long we not had conversation? I miss you.
Lovely.
I miss you, brother.
Ali, I can see you smile, Ali. When would you like to have a conversation? Historicity of the origin of Islam versus the origin of Christianity. When would you like to have a conversation?
Yes, I am big fan. I want to hear about Quran. I'm big fan. I want to hear about Quran.
My only problem
You know why I just
because of the hair to here to
You're famous now. Mashallah, you're famous now, yeah? Take a picture with him, okay? Oh, you take a picture with him.
I thought you were an Islamic apologist. I didn't realize you were a marathon walker. Ali, are you an Islamic apologist?
Take me to Johnno right now.
Are you an Islamic apologist of some sort?
I want 72 women. Can I get 72 virgins today? Now he's running for his life, isn't he?
There we go. So, Mansoor is clueless. Hashim is clueless. Hamza is hibernating despite the fact that he is a lion. Maybe he forgot the fact that he is a lion. He should be hibernating.
Tonight, that's a fact.
The lion sleeps at work. If he had slept in his den, wouldn't have been a problem. But sleeping at Speaker's Corner when his followers are giving him, maybe I don't know how many £1,000 his followers give him, and yet he comes here to sleep.
Yes, he comes here to sleep. He just
And
comes
now
to sit down.
Ali Dawah, Ali Dawah mentioned that I'm his fan. I'd like to actually say this. I really thought Ali Dawah was a Muslim apologist. But today I find out that he's not a Muslim apologist. He's rather a marathon walker.
Yes.
So he might still be walking. He might still be walking, covering many more laps. So maybe give them a little bit of rest and try again.
Ali Dawah will be walking for the next 5 hours. Come and join him. Anybody who's live, come and join Ali Dawah on his marathon.
Islam has struck panic in his heart. The unhistoricity of Islam has struck panic in his heart that he will have sort of a high blood pressure for the next 4 or 5 hours, trying to see when the Christians are going to return to him again. This is very unfortunate.
Very unfortunate.
This is a very poor show, but at some stage, through God's grace, there might be some Muslim who might be willing to defend the history. We can do it both ways, no problem. Historicity of Islam versus historicity of Christianity at the point of origin. We can do both to be fair, so no one has to run away. This is what we had offered, but unfortunately, Islamic apologists at Speaker's Corner clearly are not up for the game.
And a communist apologist.
Ask yourself, Muslims, if you're watching, why is it your Da'i run like the ecumenists do? Because they're of the same spirit, and of course because they're scared. Arul's going to single-handedly take out every single Muslim in his park. And he's one short guy, no offense, but you are.
Short? One very short guy. Absolutely.
He's going to take out every single Da'i in his park.
Yes.
You watch that.
The fact is, I can be short and get into heaven, but your roaring lions, your Dawah kings are running.
Amen.
I'm just hoping when Muhammad Hijab, does any Muslim have news on when Muhammad Hijab is coming? Any news, my dear Muslim friends, as to when Muhammad Hijab is coming? Maybe he might be able to engage. Anyone at all? Any Muslim who has any clue on when Muhammad Hijab is coming?
Will the bear come out of hiding? Will the bear come out of hiding? Does anybody know when the bear's going to come out? Right, Muhammad Hijab the bear.
So, all right, my dear friends, for all Muslims out here, the challenge is very simple. We can compare the origin of Christianity versus the origin of Islam and establish very firmly that Islam is a myth. Islam is a myth. It is so much a myth that no one such as Hashim Mansoor, what's this gentleman's name? The bear which was hibernating. What was his name? Hamza. Hamza and Ali Dawah. Islam is so much of a myth that none of your leading apologists would like to defend
Quran is a myth.
the
It's all made
historicity
up
of Islam.
lies.
I thought you was a Muslim.
I'm Muslim.
In contrast, we can defend the historicity of Christianity. And what we have with Christianity is that it stands firmly on the side of history.
You have no knowledge.
And therefore, my dear Muslim friends, I'd really like all of you Muslims to become Christians.
300 meters.
Don't follow Ali Dawah. If you follow Ali Dawah, you would end up becoming marathon walkers, not people going to heaven, because they are constantly on the run. Please find out Hamza and bring him here, please. Please find out Hamza and bring him here, please.
Find the lion.
The lion. The lion ran away,
Find the
please.
lion. Find the lion. Bring him here. Bring him here, brother. Come. Bring him here.
You can't.
He wants to, brother. He likes me.
It's anyway.
You said you're gonna compare the both. You're not comparing. You're just talking shit about one another.
Maybe
Start comparing them like you said.
maybe you're a latecomer. Are you aware of people like Hamza, Ali Dawah, the Islamic apologists? Do you know them?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. So there are some leading Islamic apologists at the park. Yeah. And we were trying to have a conversation with them to have a comparative. There are some leading Islamic Dawah people at the park. We're trying to have a conversation with them, and they all run away. The suggestion to them was if you know the popular guys here, Hamza, Ali Dawah, first time. But it's really a bit of shame. When you go, are you from London? You're not from London, okay. Where are you from? From Dubai. So when you go back home, please spread awareness across the Middle East that people at Speaker's Corner, the Muslim Dawah fellows, are not worthy of their salt. So don't give any money to them because they can't do much.
I won't do it.
Yeah. So when you go there, people there think these guys.
Just talk about what you said you'll talk about.
I know.
You said you compare the Bible to the Quran, and then you just kept talking bad about the Quran.
Before
didn't even say anything about the Bible.
Sure. One second. So when you go home, please spread awareness for people not to trust people such as Ali Dawah.
Can you just talk about what you said you'll talk about?
Before that, please commit this to memory. Otherwise, you're wasting your millions, which you could be having orange juices with. Yeah, please. When you go back home, please don't give money to people who show up here with the many cameras and so on. They're not worth the salt. They're pretty much useless. They can't defend Islam, which I completely understand and appreciate because there is nothing defensible with Islam. Now, coming to you, sir.
Okay, can you defend the Bible?
Sure, absolutely. So can we have a conversation right now?
Defend the Bible.
Sure. So in relation to the Bible, are you my friend?
I'm listening.
Yeah, sure. In relation to the Bible, I can have a conversation to establish how we can firmly arrive at the conclusion that Jesus died, came back alive.
Come to this side.
Come.
Which side is this?
This is
Come to
the side where people need help.
Here. No, here. You're right.
Please come.
Okay.
Yeah, let's have a. Please come. Please come.
Okay, continue.
So we're trying to talk about the historicity of Islam at the point of origin versus the historicity of Christianity. What I can say is very simply, my dear friends, where are you from? He's from Dubai. Lebanon. Yeah, lovely. So, of course, Christianity has its origin in Israel, not far from where you are. Very lovely. And my challenge today is, my dear friends, I can firmly establish how Jesus Christ's life, Jesus' life is firmly historical. especially the death, burial, resurrection of Jesus Christ. Firmly historical. I can give you a number of evidence, a lot of evidence for that. In contrast, I'm trying to find out the evidence for how Islam began. And I find that almost nothing of Islam's building blocks is historically attestable. Almost everything in terms of the building block of Islam. Are you playing video games right now?
No, I'm listening.
almost everything in terms of the building block of how Islam began, we can say today confidently is made up lies. In other words, Islam can be if you have in a dictionary.
Give me one true fact that in the Quran that's a lie.
Most things of Islam, I'll give you many things. Yeah.
Okay, I want to hear them.
Muhammad being from Mecca, big time lie.
Where does it say that in the Quran?
Where does it say what?
The main man. Where does it say that in the Quran?
Say what?
Where does it say it in the Quran?
So in the Quran,
Show me.
in the Quran, using the Quran, can you establish that Muhammad is from Mecca?
Bro,
Give me another valid point.
show me. What are you trying to get to?
One person at a time. So,
Give us another valid.
so but do you
How many
appreciate?
Bibles are there?
I have one. Do you
No,
need one more?
how many?
There are many. There are many.
There are
many in the
different
bookshop.
Bibles, right?
Would you like to? Would you like
There's
to have one?
different words in different Bibles, right?
My dear friend.
Yes or no?
Look, I am
Yes
talking.
or no? I'm asking you a question.
My dear friend.
I'm just
I
asking
am
a
talking
simple
about.
question.
I am talking
I'm
about
asking a simple question.
you having jumped
How
off
many-
a cliff,
I didn't jump off a
thinking
cliff.
someone is going to save you, and I'm saying no one is here to save you. You're worried about the number of copies I have at home and
Not
how
the
much
number
money
of
they have
copies.
to print
I'm
in Bible
saying
and
it's
so on.
Changed over the years.
The Bible,
Let your friend speak. You're from Arabia. You're from the Arabian Peninsula, so you're a little bit confused. Let your friend from Lebanon speak. He appears a little bit more clued up on this. So, do you appreciate what I'm saying? Muhammad being from Mecca,
No, I do not
untenable.
appreciate what you're saying.
Untenable. What evidence? What evidence is there?
You're completely
What
ignoring my
early-
question.
Yeah,
You don't have the answer.
Because we're trying to have an intelligent conversation.
No.
You're trying to have a rowdy conversation.
I'm
We're
not
trying to have an
trying to have a
intelligent
rowdy conversation.
conversation.
I'm just speaking
Maybe it's your glasses.
You're
Please
not-
listen.
you're not speaking
So,
facts.
So what's your question right now?
for Muhammad being from Mecca, what is the evidence to support this claim remotely? I know you know why you don't know?
Why don't I know?
Because there isn't much, and so I can't. It's not your
Okay,
problem.
but how does this allow the whole Quran?
Okay, I'll go step by step.
Muhammad not being from Mecca, how does that
Sure. I'll go through the whole lot, and you will
Bible
see.
has been changed multiple
Sure.
times.
Now you're following your. No, please don't stand close to your
I'm
friend.
not following him.
Please don't
This is my
stand
own
close.
personal opinion. It's not my opinion.
Coming to you, my dear friend.
Let me say something.
Did Muhammad interact with pagan Meccan Arabs?
What is this question?
In Islam, you might not have been used to being asked.
Okay, I'll ask you a question.
you
How many
being a-
Christians are divided?
Excuse me, sir.
How many
Excuse me, one second,
Christianity are
one
there?
second, sir.
There's over 40,000 different.
Thank you very much.
Christians.
If you turn that way,
doesn't-
that will
doesn't make
Thank you
sense.
very much. I'm coming to you.
That's
You're not
proof that
answering our questions. You're
Muhammad having run into issues with pagan Meccan Arabs. What evidence is there?
What does this mean? I don't understand.
You know Mecca.
Yes.
You know pagans.
No. Show pagan.
Idolaters. You know people who worship with idols.
Okay.
Yeah. Idol worshippers in Mecca who are Arabs, Islam tells you Muhammad ran into issues with. Yeah. What evidence is there for this?
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You see, he gives the right answer. Oh my goodness, that's the right answer.